team to look for another live Bigfoot and try to capture it. That's going to be in the future. Right now, we've got our hands full with this, of course, but that is going to happen. Everyone wants to see. A deceased one is very groundbreaking, but if someone could have a live one, that would be excellent too.
Have you contacted any zoologists or biologists and asked them to take a look at the evidence?
There's been actually Tom Biscardi has contacted lots of people in the scientific world. I don't know them by name, okay, but we're going to have top name scientists to look into this.
Can you name an institution that's been contacted?
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't know.
And you also, Mr. Biscardi said that this was a bipedal animal. On what basis are you saying that?
The ones that we saw in the woods were walking upright like a human. The sounds, they actually didn't make sounds. It's really like they didn't want to be seen. But we just saw them like, just paralleling us.
You said that you did not call any kind of authority, so Fish and Game authority, anything like that. Why did you not call any kind of authority?
I didn't see any need to do that at the time. It seemed like it would create a frenzy. And of course, then there would be I want to protect the species, okay? And I feel like that if that had gotten out, the exact location would have been revealed, and everybody would be up there hunting for Bigfoot and disturbing the habitat. If that's what this turns out to be. It already has.
From hearing your description of what happened to you, there were a lot of kind of psychos in the Bigfoot community.
And the thing is that I look at it both ways. Maybe they're not just in television or something, or be a part of something. But it seems to me that way, that there is a lot of people in the Bigfoot world that may be a little delusional, and there may be a lot of jealous people too. You only get to do this. The first time is only one time, and we've done it, and it was luck, but we've got it, and no one else can say they did that.
Can you tell us from your side of things how Mr. Biscardi got involved?
It's pretty much like what he said. Rick went on the Steve Cole show, the Squatch Detective show, radio show, and then Tom got in contact with him, and we talked a lot. And we went on his radio show, and we actually really liked him. He presented himself well, and he helped us out a lot as far as I'm concerned. And so he flew into town twice, and he said he wanted us on his radio show, so we went on his radio show. After that, he came to Atlanta twice, which is a long flight, so I can tell you that took a lot of effort.
He contacted you first?
I believe he did. Yeah.
I have 3 questions. How close were you to the live animals? Were you afraid of them at the time, and
Yes.
were you armed?
We were afraid of them, not armed. Okay, and we're probably within 50 feet. I'm going to say that. We got good shots of them. Okay, who's next? Go ahead. Shock. That's what it was. It was shock, and then we didn't want to. I didn't want to. Part of my mind didn't want to get around the fact that this was something this is a creature that wasn't normal. Not.
The discovery was in northern Georgia. Why are you having the press conference here in Colorado?
Actually, a lot of the Bigfoot people, or a lot of people that wanted to know, did call from California, and Tom's from California, of course. He's a part of this now. Okay, it's not just me and Rick anymore. Tom is in this with us, and he set this thing up for us. We didn't set it up. Tom set it up. So that's why we're out here. Beautiful town, though. Yes. Oh, you're talking about the Bigfoots. Like I said, we weren't tracking them. We didn't track them. We got what we got, and we didn't hang around there. different smell. It's not like I guess it has an animal smell, but not like anything I've really smelled before. Okay, go ahead.
Considering how long you've been looking, that people have been looking for something like this, and assuming the numbers of them are very low, how morally do you feel about the right you have to hunt alive and captive?
I don't feel like I say hunt, and you think hunt would be like, and like Tom is the Bigfoot hunter. We're not going to kill one. We don't plan to kill one. Sometimes I think, and there's endangered species in the zoo, and I think some type of research needs to be done for this. Go ahead.
I'd like to address that question for you, okay? Until we really know, okay, what these things are, all right, we have to get out there and try to capture one. Bottom line is, one of them came back that it was messed up, inconclusive. Out of the three, one came back as human, and the other one came back that because where they took the sample, which was from the intestines, okay, came back possum. So that could have been possibly what this thing had eaten. So we don't know. Yes, we do. We got what came back from the scientists, which you will have a copy. Good question. It's the scientist's name is Kurt with a C, C-U-R-T. Last name Nelson, N-E-L-S-O-N. He's with the University of Minnesota. I'm sorry? Who'd you hear that from? Yeah, well, more rumors. I went on Monday. His name is Richard Klein. I've kind of been retired. By the way, I love your costume. You guys might want to get a picture of that. Anything else?
You said the three samples that came back, one was inconclusive, one was human, one was possum.
Correct. That's correct. And that's the ones I'll provide you. I also will provide you with two pictures. One of the bipedal creature walking upright. I also provide you with a picture of the actual tongue and teeth that you will actually see that this is not a mask.
Who is Richard Klein, you said?
He's the professor over at Stanford.
He's involved in his what, I think?
He's a paleontologist who I know and I've worked with in the past. He's on holiday and I'm going to ask him. There's an Igor and a Dmitry from Russia that will be here also. They're very prominent in the Bigfoot world.
Sir, what if you go by an alias? Can you tell us why?
Well, why don't we ask him? So this way you're not hearing it from a third party. Then everybody asks, you've got questions for them. That's what they're here for.
All right. That would be me. Okay. Basically, I did have that. I did have the name Gary as a stage name, which I was going with to protect anonymity. That worked out for about 5 minutes, and so now I'm just going with the real thing. That's your answer.
What is your name? How did you hear?
Matt Whitton.
Matt Whitty?
Whitton. W-H-I-T-T-O-N. First name is Matt. M-A-T-T.
How did you hear your name?
I was shot. What's the question? Oh, we're not Bigfoot. Like I said, we weren't Bigfoot hunters until